Like as a man, if you don't really have money like that, you can't do nothing about women. You can't say shit. You can't tell them nothing. Like I don't care if you're a tall guy, I don't care if you're the most handsome looking guy in the world. If you don't have money, even the most basic average looking woman is better than you. Because the thing that really women used to really judge you, you don't have. Sure, you're a good looking guy, you're tall, you may have a few women give you some sex every now and then, but how many women are introducing broke men to their family members? How many women, they may even have babies with them, but they're never proud of them. That's why they never stay. They never introduce them. Oh my God, meet my husband. He's a broke, dusty guy. No, she. Do you know what they call those kind of guys that? Because just because a guy is broke doesn't mean he doesn't get women, or doesn't mean women don't give him sex. They do give him sex. He doesn't stick around. Maybe she has a baby with him because he's tall but he's broke. She calls them. They call those guys deadbeats. They call them dusty. They call them broke. That's why once a woman has a kid with a guy who's broke, but because she had sex with him because he was tall, guess what? When she gets older, guess what kind of guy she wants to get to take care of her kids? The rich guy. You see? That's why when you see women that have single moms, right? That's why so many times you see single moms, they have couple kids with the bad boys, and then when they become 45 or 35 or whatever age, when they get older, they're like, I now know my worth. I raise my standards. I know what I want. They never say, I want the same broke guy I had babies with. Now they claim they know their standards because now they want the guy with the money to be the stepfather. So at the end of the day, that's why personally, I'm never really jealous of the bad boys who get women, or the bad boys, the bad boy persona, the gangsters, the hood guys who get women like that. Because long term, the women don't want them. They want them for that time, but long term, the women don't really want them like that because there is no stability. Now, I'm not telling you guys that, hey, now that she has had a couple of babies with the bad boys, you should accept her. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that just because, you know, she had babies with the bad boy doesn't mean she wants the bad boy forever. You feel me? The same way, guys. Today, I'm gonna be doing these live streams, but I'm just gonna be dropping real facts about men as well. So just because you as a guy you had sex with a big overweight woman doesn't mean that's the type of woman you want to be with for the rest of your life. Are we gonna be honest? It doesn't mean that. You had her for the moment. So even women have sex with bad boys for the moment. But it doesn't mean they want to keep them long term. The same way guys have sex with big girls, it's just for the moment. That's what they can do for that moment. But long term, you want, you know, a nice IG body, you know, yeah, you want a nice IG model long term as a man. You feel me? So it's just, I think it's the phases. The only issue is you as a man, the women will have the bad boys, but they still expect you. They will reject you for the bad boy when you guys are younger, 20s, high school, maybe even early 30s. They will reject you for the bad boys. And then 10 years later, when you guys are 40, and here she is, hey, big head, I know you used to like me. What are you doing? Things like that. Now she wants you to accept her. And it's like, no, no, you didn't want me when I'm broke. Doesn't mean I should want you now that, you had your kids with the bad boys. You feel me? So I think that's the issue guys have with. But what you guys think? For the new guys coming to the chat, coming to the live, the question stands. We know black women are not going to change their attitude. That is the truth. So for some of you guys, I know you when I, you know, uh, post my videos, reaction videos, you guys are talking about, oh, it's gonna change and this and like. No, black women's attitude is not going to change. If you meet a woman who's 20 years old plus, so all the way from 20 all the way to 60, if she has bad attitude, that's who she is. Now, she may change maybe at 45, 50. if she's lucky, some of them get to change it, like, oh, let me be a better person, whatever. But if you find a woman who's 20 years old plus with a bad attitude, chances are she's always going to have it. So you as a man, if you're going to get into a relationship, and they show it from the first date, you know, if you want to know if a woman has a bad attitude, when you guys on a date, go on a date, because women are usually late. When you go on a date and she's late, if you want to know if a woman has a bad attitude, try to tell her, let's say you're on time, right? Let's say you get to the venue, to the restaurant, wherever you guys are going to date. You get there on time before her. You get there before her, and she's late. Try to tell the woman, hey, I could have sworn we said 7 p.m. I could have sworn we agreed to meet 7 p.m. Her reaction, and then she's like, oh, if a woman has bad attitude, she's either like, oh, she won't apologize if a woman has bad attitude or bad character. And I think that's where most guys go wrong, because we know most guys struggle to get dates. So when you get a date, even if it's half an hour late, most guys are like, oh, I don't want to say anything because I don't want her to change her mind and leave me. No, say something. I think that's why most guys miss the opportunity to see that she have good character, because a woman of good character, once she's late, she's going to, even before she gets to the venue, she's going to send you a text or even call you apologizing. But if she calls you, oh my God, I'm running late, I'll be there in 5 minutes, and doesn't even say, I'm sorry. If she doesn't start the conversation with, I'm sorry, I'm running late, that's a bad character woman. You better leave, bro. It's for you, for your own good. Or if she gets there late to a date and you're like, oh my God, I don't like to wait on people. I thought we'll get 7 p.m. Not in a bad way, but like more in a stern way. Hey, I was waiting. I wish you would have let me know you're going to run late. The way she responds, because most of them think they're doing you a favor by coming to a date so you can pay for the dinner, for the food and eat so they can go back to somebody else. So most women you go on dates with, it's like they're doing you a favor. You feel me? So already she has a mindset she's doing us a favor. So if she comes late, try to hold her accountable. So that's the best opportunity, the best chance most guys miss. If she's coming late, try to hold her accountable. If she tries to say anything apart from, I'm really sorry, there was traffic, there was, I'm this, and if she doesn't say, I'm sorry, for your own sake, please, that should be the first and last date you see that woman. Because anything from that, you've set the tone. That means she's going to keep doing a bunch of BS, and she expects you to deal with it, because she's going to be remembering, even the first guy I met him, I was late and he didn't say anything. Even the first date I met him, I was late, he didn't check me. Even the first date I met him, I was late, I didn't apologize, and he was okay with it. You feel me? So that's the chance most guys miss, because most guys be like, oh, I don't want to say anything because she's going to leave me. She's going to cancel the date. She's going to go off. No, that's your chance to test that. Is this woman I'm trying to meet? It's your chance to even know, should I spend the money? Because best believe, just because she's late doesn't mean she's going to offer to pay for the date. She still expects you to buy her food, eat the food, and just accept her for being late. So that's one thing most guys should do, because most guys, once you don't check her, the whole relationship is just going to go like that. She's going to disrespect you. She's always going to be late. Why? Because Jonathan let her be late the first time and he didn't check her. So it's going to be the same thing. So that's how most guys do with a bad attitude. They find themselves in those situations because, I don't know if they don't know better, or maybe they're scared. Because trust me, guys, it's tough to find a date, especially if the guy has been swiping left and right. Most guys swipe right. So the guy has been swiping like 300 times on a dating app, right? So finally, Jessica gives him a chance. Jessica is going to be an hour late. Jonathan is going to be okay with it because he's like, I'm tired of swiping so many times and women not showing up on dates. So if Jessica shows up late, an hour late, most guys are just going to be okay with Jessica. Most guys are not even going to check Jessica. And that's the time you should check Jessica. All right, Emmanuel. What does Emmanuel say? Emmanuel says, all this can be avoided. A man should be clear with what he expects from his woman. If not, let her go. You don't need problems. Emmanuel, I agree, but here's the issue. Most guys don't learn that until later in life, until after a few mistakes, until maybe even listening to the conversation.